Hey, what's going on YouTube? Jaeger the Viking here, bringing you some UFC Undisputed 3, going up against McGee in this one. And, you know, he's the guy who propelled my career. He really did a huge thing for me when I managed to beat him. That's what sent me, got me some good matchups, got me some tough opponents, and that's really what just, skyrocketed me towards the top of the division. So, going against him, then I was at a huge disadvantage. He was by far the better fighter, and, getting the W over him was a huge upset. This time I expect myself to win. Now we're two, evenly matched fighters who, considering I beat him last time when I didn't have the skill set to really compete with him, I figure I should be able to beat him now when I do have that skill set. Game plan here is to keep it standing. He's got good ground game. His stand-up's not terrible, but mine's certainly better. So, I just want to make sure I utilize that 4-inch reach advantage here. So, it's not as big a deal as I usually have. It's always great when I have a major reach advantage. Here, it's just, something small, 4 inches, which realistically, 4 inches is actually still a solid reach advantage, but compared to the advantage that I had last fight, for example, last fight I had a 9-inch reach advantage. So, this reach advantage isn't anything huge. And then I have 8 inches of height, and I'm going to be looking to utilize that as well by throwing some nice kicks. And, ooh, now he's connecting with some nice shots, just connecting with some nice rights and lefts. Ooh, he was about to go in for a takedown there, but I managed to connect with a kick. Let's see, I'm trying to see, I might even be able to knock him out in the first round the rate this is going, but we'll have to see how that goes. He's going to toss me right there, and he's got me mounted, so let's see, can we roll over onto my stomach? Alright, trying to roll over here. Oh, come on, he just rolls me right back into the mount. Alright, there we go, getting on my stomach. And let's see, can I force my way out of here? Unable to do so. And I'm just trying to push out of here. He's got me wrapped up, and I'm just, there we go, finally pushing off. And let's see, going right back for the takedown. He's got me on the ground, but I get right back up there. And let's, he's just going for takedown after takedown at this point until he finally gets it. But, alright, I don't know why my punches are coming in really slow at this point. I don't know what I need to do. My stamina's up, but for whatever reason, my punches are just moving in slowly. Alright, come on. Let's see. Alright. I do not think I can get the first round knockout. Does not seem like it anymore. It was going really well in the beginning of the rounds. He got me on the ground for a little bit, kind of ran some clock. But overall, I'd say I won the first round. He had a couple takedowns, and he connected with a few big punches, but that's about it. While I was going ham. I dealt so much damage in that first round already. I figure this second round I should be able to get a call. Should be able to get the fight finished. And yeah, if you look at the damage he's taken from that first round, if I can do just as much damage in the second round, I'm in a good position. So, trying to go for some kicks right here, and finally he's going to catch it, trip me, get me on the ground. Let's see, can I push him off? No, not able to. Alright, Alright, let's try to make sure I can get him off me here. Alright, he's doing a good job controlling me on the ground here. Jeez. Okay. What is... Alright, come on, push off. No, he's just staying on me, and now he's got me mounted, but able to roll over right onto my stomach, and unable to get out of there from where I was. Alright, now we're back up, and ooh, dropped him with a nice head kick right there. And, I'm just going to go with some nice kicks, kick at his legs. He's getting some nice up kicks, too, though, so I just backed away there because he was connecting with some nasty up kicks. And I'm just going for Superman punch after Superman punch, but he is not letting me connect. There we go, finally connecting with it. Just a nice quick shot, and not going to spend too much time in the clinch. I don't want him to be too close to me, but, can't spend a little bit of time in the clinch. He's working me towards the cage, though, so I'm just going to get out of the clinch. Oh, nice. He got me. I missed that Superman punch and missed a nice just straight punch, and, he caught me. But here we go, and he is throwing me right there in the clinch. Alright, come on. There we go. Pushing him off without a problem. I expected some sort of issue. It's kind of weird, sometimes he'll take me down and I have so much trouble getting him back off, and then other times I just kick him off me right away. But we've got the cage here. Should be able to get up. And can I get out of here, though? I'm low on stamina. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't toss me, but I'm also trying to make sure I can get some energy back so that I don't, get stuck in here. There we go, pushing him back. And now we have him rocked. Let's see what we can do with this. Can I get the finish? Call that fight. There we go, getting the TKO over McGee in this one. that is the end of the video, fellas. I really hope you enjoyed it. It would be awesome if you dropped a like. I'm out.